Imagine this. It's 1998 and I'm just a small babe. Okay, wrong context. Moving on. It's 1998, and you played some games on the PS1. You know, Resident Evil, Oddworld, Final Fantasy VII. You see those juicy CGI videos. But then you play this game called Metal Gear Solid, and now suddenly there is no difference between the movie and the gameplay. Historians would later call this transition a cut scene. Metal Gear Solid introduced the public to this well-established trend in gaming, as well as creating the oh-so-popular stealth genre alongside lesser-known games like Thief: The Dark Project and Tenchu Stealth Assassin. But these were not the first stealth games. MGS director Hideo Kojima made the original Metal Gear game way back in 1987. The difference between MGS and all these other games was that it fucking slapped.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
From the very beginning, you're hit with this gorgeous operatic track as we are introduced to the plot of this game. We play as Solid Snake, whose clapping ass cheeks keep alerting the guards, a genetically bred Spec Ops super soldier tasked with stopping the terrorist superhuman group Foxhound from launching a nuclear missile that will bring the world to the brink of destruction. From that premise alone, you're already hyping yourself up as you take on such an important task. And then you see this.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
MGS puts on this facade of being this military action blockbuster, and it's still that, but there are some goofy moments that keep this game from being too overbearing, like in the battle with Sniper Wolf, who is this deadly sharpshooter with her tits hanging out more than a stripper reaching over to grab a 20 from your zipper. Sure, you can lay down in the snow, playing this patient game of cat and mouse, waiting for her to reveal herself so you can shoot your load, or you can do it the fun way and use a rocket launcher to blow her tits sky high. And speaking of these bosses, MGS is classified as a stealth game, but in reality, it's more akin to a boss rush like No More Heroes. Every single one of these fights is extremely memorable. From your fights with Revolver Ocelot having to dart around corners to make him shoot his gun so you can catch him on the reload, to playing the legendary fourth wall breaking fights with Psycho Mantis, to one of the most intense boss fights I've ever faced, the second fight with Vulcan Raven. I gotta talk about this fight. At first, it seems pretty simple. Shoot him with rockets while his back is turned when firing his big dick Gatling gun, but then he starts to pick up the pace. You can't afford to stay in one spot. You have to constantly dart around the map trying to get him caught in a trap of C4 and claymores, but you start to use more than you intend, and with the C4, you detonate them based on the order placed, and once you start stacking them, it can be hard to remember your order. Supplies start to dwindle. Your escape routes become more and more filtered as both of you start chipping away at your health bars. This is what a boss fight should feel like. But so much time is taken away from these encounters for cutscenes and codec conversations. I shit you not, more than half the game is dedicated to conversations. Like, sure, you can skip the cutscenes, but the codec talks, even when tapping that X button like you tap your significant other, can take at times like a full fucking minute, especially when you go through the torture scene. I probably did this damn thing 15 plus times. My thumbs and fingers were begging me to end it all, and having to do the same fucking conversations between codec calls and waiting to do the same damn minigame again is something I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. What? Now you're asking, Bage, wait, is this the first time I ever said my own name on this channel? Huh. Anyways, Bage, why didn't you just submit if you didn't want to deal with it? Well, the answer is simple. I loved Meryl as a character, and more importantly, I loved all of these characters. Sure, the plot is really stuffy, but they all have so much enthusiasm put into them. You can't help but crack a smile by the end of the game. I love the message MGS portrays, that no matter who you're born as or what problems may occur due to your genetics, you have to live life and enjoy the time you have here, because you won't get another shot at it. It's a beautiful message amid all the problems we have in the real world. Poverty, nuclear war, disease, social division. We can't allow these things to stop us from enjoying life. And that's why Metal Gear Solid is one of the greatest games games of all time. Did you guys like the video? If you do, then comment, like, and subscribe. I try to post short, high-quality videos at least once every 2 weeks on Friday. I'm constantly trying to improve, so leave a comment telling me how I can do that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go watch that Solid Snake Dummy Thick video.